Okay, so karibuni sana guys, na leo bwana niko na mgeni na of course nitapiga naye story hapa, tutapata kufahamu vitu vingi sana, hasa kwa wale watu ambao wanapenda kwenda abroad. Of course we are going to use both languages. I know I have fans is Swahili speaking,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
this guy here, he doesn't speak Swahili, so we are going to use English. First of all, I just want to know why Ugandans doesn't speak Swahili. Why?
Actually, it is funny that Ugandans actually it is only soldiers and people from northern part of Uganda that speak Swahili.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
I
I really want to speak Swahili. I really want.
you have to learn. It's a
I,
beautiful
I
language.
tried even on Duolingo to learn it, but it is hard.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go directly to the point of this meeting.
Yeah.
First of all, I think we just want to know you. Who are you? Where are you from?
Yeah.
You just tell us.
Okay. My name is Kwichiriza Bruce Chris. Kwichiriza,
Okay.
it means faith. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Ugandan, but based in Belgium,
Okay.
but this side of Netherlands, of Flanders side.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what do you do for a living, Mr. Bruce?
Yes, I'm working. I'm working with a certain organization here, and it is. By now, I'm a transport scientist. I have a
Mm-hmm.
master's in transportation science, so I'm working there's a company here, and I'm working in
Mm-hmm.
the field of transportation.
We see your announcement that you announced that you can help people to get visas for Poland.
Yeah.
So how is going?
Yes, it is good. It's good. It's sad that you started with Poland.
Uh-huh.
Poland. First and foremost, let me first tell you why I'm doing this, because you asked me why I'm helping people, right? Was that the right question?
Yes.
Why I'm helping people?
Okay.
Yes. In life, everyone, you should have a call or a
Mm-hmm.
calling.
Mm-hmm.
Why? When I stepped in Europe here, actually, even before I stepped in Europe, I first
Mm-hmm.
started with my journey with Iraq. I first went to Iraq, and when I
You
went
went
to
to
Iraq,
Iraq? So have
yes,
you been in Iraq first?
yes, I first went to Iraq. But
Okay.
when I was in Iraq, I tried as much as possible. That is 2007, 2010, around there. I tried as
Mm-hmm.
much as possible to help people also find me there. So I
Okay.
came to realize that also when I came here, I have that call that needs that it keeps me telling me that please help people, help people. So it is
Mm-hmm.
like a calling, like how someone can have a calling that go to church and pray for people. So I
Okay.
have that calling.
Okay. So before we are going further, I just want to know how did you get in Belgium from Iraq?
Okay, okay. From Iraq, I came to Belgium through education. That is, I came to Belgium through education. I
Mm-hmm.
came as a student, master student in University of Hasselt, one of profound and nice university in
Okay.
Belgium here. And I did my master in transportation, as I said, and I graduated. And then I decided to look for a job here, and I stayed. And
Mm-hmm.
actually, I have a family here. I'm a married person with 3 children and a wife.
Okay. So how long have you been in Europe?
Um, mm, 8 years, 8 to 9 years, 8.
Ooh, that's so
Yes,
long enough.
yes,
So
eight, eight. Yeah,
it's look like you know a lot of ways to help people to get in there.
that's why. That's why I'm doing it. You follow me, right? You follow me. You know what
I
I'm doing.
follow you.
So I know I'm 100% sure that you're my follower. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm doing. Yeah, I try. By the way, let me tell you, I try as much as possible to help
Mhm.
people. Actually, if you go to my YouTube, which I will reveal later, you will see a Kenyan guy who used my YouTube and paid nothing, by the way, from Kenya
Mhm.
to Belgium, and he paid nothing. I don't know whether you have viewed that video.
How it was worked?
Sorry,
How did you do that?
me every year, by the way, and this year actually, I'll just encourage people to go on my YouTube and view it very, very well. Every year,
Mhm.
almost, I'm bringing people for free; they pay nothing. on what
Okay.
they call scholarship. Actually, this year, that's good. Actually, it is good that we are collaborating. I'm collaborating with you. For
Yeah.
example, I can use this platform also to help people from Tanzania. I have had a lot of
Mm.
people from Tanzania also who came here and studied
Mhm.
here. For example, there is a lady I know. She's called this Sisi and is it Tesla? Also, they came here and studied. I have a lot of people who have left who are from Tanzania who came here for PhD. There is a guy I think called Paul. I know a lot of people every year. There are people who come from Tanzania, also they come here just to
Mhm.
study for free. Every year, there are people who come from Tanzania.
And you are the one you will help them.
Not me, but the same program.
Oh, okay. So it's like full
Talaja, is
funded
it
scholarship.
Talaja? Yeah, Talaja, I think. Talaja, Salaja, something like that. Yeah.
It's like full funded scholarship.
Yes, full funded scholarship. But now, what I do for me, what I do now, I give more tricks on how to make it
Mhm.
because I've been there and I know what it is, what it needs. So I always
Mhm.
give tricks and what to do, what exactly it is needed, and people get scholarships.
Okay, so but I think a lot of people they don't have enough education and they just wish to be there. So how do
Yes,
you help them?
exactly. I have tested these models actually. If
Mhm.
I have tested these models by helping people
Mhm.
who are not educated, because here in
Mhm.
Europe, trust me, you find someone who cannot even say hello, how are you in
Okay.
English. And
Mm.
when we come here, like in Belgium, people don't speak English. So it is
Yeah.
easier for someone who comes from Tanzania and doesn't know English, and he comes here and he learns this language. We have a lot of people who come from Africa, Uganda, they don't know English, and we help them by the way. I have helped a number of them, and I know I have like two people I have helped now, right now, they're in Canada, and
Mhm.
they don't know English. Actually, before even I came right on this interview with you, there is a lady who is going to the embassy, I think next week, and she cannot speak any English.
Okay, which embassy?
Just know that anyone, now let me teach your people here. You
Yes.
don't need to be knowing English to go to the embassy. You can
Yeah.
speak Swahili at the embassy, and this you can ask for an interpreter, and they will listen to you.
Oh, so you are going to ask that I just wanna to interview in Swahili.
Yes, you just say, I'm going to Belgium, but I don't know Swahili. And people, I mean, I don't know English, and they'll get you an interpreter. It is,
Okay.
it is a must. You need it. Even there's someone I know next week.
Okay.
She's going to Kenya, actually, to
Mhm.
Kenya Switzerland embassy, and she doesn't know any English. She's going to ask for an interpreter.
Okay. Okay, jamani guys, kama ambavyo mnasikia ni kwamba anasaidia watu sana sana kuwa guide katika swala zima la full funded scholarship na amesaidia watu ambao tayari wako Europe, lakini pia anasaidia watu wengine kufika Europe kama huna elimu. So, Mr. Bruce, the question that I've been asked the most is, how do you help people to get a skilled job in Europe?
Okay, that is simple actually. We
Okay.
have been a skilled job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are going to take two things, skilled job.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now, skilled job, when you need a skilled job, right now, I'm working on, there is a project to those people who visit my YouTube. I don't know whether you allow me to say it or you
Yeah,
put it down.
you can say it. You can say
Okay.
it. And you can mention your YouTube.
Okay, but it is hard. Kuichiriza Bruce Chris is my YouTube, my official names. These are my official
That's so
names.
hard name.
So, but I think you put something down there
Okay.
for
It's
people
okay.
because my name is always hard. Kuichiriza
Yeah.
Bruce Chris.
Okay.
So, and I wanted, when I came here, first and foremost, you asked me a question, but I did not answer. You asked me
Mm-hmm.
why do you have that heart of helping people? When I
Mm-hmm.
came here, I had friends that I had made from Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
When I reached here, when I was still in Uganda, these friends used to tell me, yeah, Bruce, you can come here, I'll help you. You know, you come here, I'll help you. When I reached here, instead of helping me, they blocked me.
Oh,
So now when they blocked me, I was like, is that what, is this what happens? People, when you come here, people lie to you that they are going to help you, but later they block you. So I was like, okay, now it means that it is happening to many people. So I
okay.
started slowly by slowly helping people by giving information before
Oh,
actually, like I have helped people since 2017 because I came here 2015.
okay.
So I started helping people 2017, slowly by slowly giving information, helping them here and there. But now I kept on using this skill and I managed, for example, to get no, before getting that, I
Mm-hmm.
have a daughter of 12 years. Now she's
Mm-hmm.
13, she's gone to 14. I wanted to bring her. So now when I wanted to bring her to join me, I was scammed by someone. Over 10 million Ugandan shillings, that is like 2,500 euros or
When
dollars.
was it?
It was between 2021, 2020, 2021.
Okay.
So I was scammed. Now, when I was scammed, I was like, so that means a lot of people go through this. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now I need to start helping people. During COVID-19, as we were inside, so I started using TikTok
Mm-hmm.
slowly by slowly to transfer message to people. If you want visa, you can do this. You don't need to go to the agents. Whatever. So I became an instrument to help
Mm-hmm.
people to get visas. I started helping people to avoid scammers. I started giving tricks of scammers. I started calling these government officials on my lives and ask them a lot of questions. So that's how I became an anti-visa scammer. As you can see, a lot of people, they write to me on the newspaper as an anti-visa scammer. So that's how I started. Now I started helping people from that. That's when I landed on such deal. For example, Poland, the company contacted me and I started working with them and I started getting visas, work permits for them. And I got a lot of work permits for people. But unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
now this is where the problem comes that embassies in Africa, they have completely refused to give what? To give visas, which is really heartbreaking. And you have seen me actually in newspaper everywhere. I know you're following me. So you have seen me in the European TVs. Actually, it is even in Europe right now as we are fighting for the scam that Poland as a government has exhibited on Africans. They give them work permits, which are very expensive to get, but at the end of the day, they reject visas, which is not good. So, and as I talk right now, I've been fighting for it, and I'm trying as much as possible to fight it. Then, when it comes to what to and
Mm-hmm.
when that one was closed, I was like, now since it is an embassy determining visas, how
Mm-hmm.
possible can I eliminate embassy from this deal? I got another deal that can take an African or anybody, not only from Africa, but anybody, on
Mm-hmm.
or what they call resident work permit stroke residence permit. That is in,
Before we go there, let's stick to the Poland
yeah,
visas. You said they refuse to give people visas, but they
yeah,
give work permits.
yes.
They don't give visas or they don't give appointment.
Actually, these are two things.
Mm-hmm.
When people get a work permits, they put them in the system called
Mm-hmm.
e-consulate system, which is okay. We are okay with that one. I don't have any problem with creating a system to
Mm-hmm.
examine which is fake visa and which is okay, because that system helps you to know whether the work permit is good or not. It is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what these Poland have done, they have also locked the system to the extent
Mm-hmm.
that people spend 2 years, 1 year. I have people who put work permits. I got them work permits. They put those work permits in January, and up to
Mm-hmm.
date, they haven't gotten appointments.
So people
And on top of
they can stay 2 years without appointment.
exactly, but someone may stay there hoping to get an appointment, okay? But even
Mm-hmm.
these people who get appointments, when they go to the embassies, visas are rejected on the ground that they do not have reasons to go to Poland. But then what is the essence of you giving me the work permit? And what is the essence of making me put the work permit in the system? I thought you putting my work permit in the system is one way of proving whether work permit is legit or not. So we have a lot of people, I receive a lot of people from Kenya, from Tanzania, from all countries, Nigeria, Cameroon, Uganda, have gotten like 50 work permits for Ugandans and Nigerians and Cameroonians and actually Kenyans, but all of them, they get rejects.
Okay.
And mind you what? Two people, actually one person who got a work permit in UAE, I think Saudi Arabia, when he just submitted like this person got a visa using the same document.
Is he African?
He's a Ugandan.
Okay.
He's a Ugandan living in UAE.
He has a residence there.
No, he has a residence there. Actually, that's why I said now I'm stopping people from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. I stop giving you work permits, but people from UAE, Gulf countries of Cameroon or where I mean, I'll give you because this Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, it is too much. People are rejected on stupid grounds.
Okay. So after that, you just decided to change the program, and now
I used my brain. I was like, now, see, by the way, on top of that, I'm so disappointed with Africa or East Africa to the extent that now they have started even selling the appointments.
They sell appointment. How do you know that?
You can't imagine that in Uganda, if you need an appointment to some embassies, like Bulgaria, like Portugal and etc., you have to pay money, something like 70 euros, $70.
For what kind of visas? You have to buy an appointment.
Visitor visa, because all the appointments are locked. I've tested this. I first had it as if it was a rumor, because some of my followers on TikTok, they wanted to go. So I told them, no, we can do this and you go and visit. Okay. They had all the papers organized. They went on the system to look for appointments. They couldn't get them. I told them,
you want to tell us that it's like all European countries, it's like they blocked their embassies for appointments.
Not European embassies. It is now Africa, because these embassies are the Africans, our own people, our colors. They are the ones who are working on these things.
Okay. So they don't need the Africans anymore.
Yes. And I'm sure even in Tanzania right now, you could find a lot of people who are looking for appointments to go somewhere, but they don't get appointments. Mind you, let me talk to you guys. You explain to them. Just go, let me give them the tricks. Go to the embassy, look, talk to that askari you find. He'll give you a contact. I'm sure it has happened to Uganda. Also, that side it is happening. Talk to that askari. Askari is going to give you a contact, and contact that person. You get an appointment immediately. I've tested
for free. Contact with who?
Askari is going to give you a contact. I don't know, but when you contact that person, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. He is going to give you an appointment. Is going to unlock the appointment immediately, give you an appointment, and you pay him 70 euros.
Okay, so there's some trick there. Okay, it's not for free, huh?
That's how we have gone. The corruption has taken us to that level.
Okay guys, so anasema kwamba sasa hivi kama unataka appointment, jamani, ukienda pale embassy inabidi uongee kidogo na askari kidogo, ongea na askari kidogo pale, atakuelekeza namna ya kufanya ili upate appointment. So Mr. Bruce, I just want to know what kind of visas are you talking about? Even work visas, when you are in a draw, maybe for Poland, you are in a draw system, and then you can talk to askari for getting an appointment.
I'm still researching on that. I wish I could have that. I wish I could get, because it is heartbreaking to
and
see
it's complicated.
people paying a lot of money for work permits, but at the end of the day, they don't get visas. It is really heartbreaking, my sister.
Yeah, that's
Really,
true.
it is heartbreaking. I wish I could get that deal, also I could take it, because the whole country is the whole East Africa is full of corruption. What do I do?
Yeah, we can do that. And I think it's the good way, maybe to go to the UAE countries and get a residence there, and then you're going to apply for the appointment. Maybe that's gonna help.
Yes, that's the trick now I'm using, because a lot of people now, some of my people, they're now crossing to UAE to go and get jobs there. Then I have like 3 or 4 people who have done that. They are also
Oh, okay.
they draw the other side.
And how long it can take to get a resident permit in UAE?
Not certain. For UAE, I don't want to lie because I don't have much experience. I know
Oh,
much in Europe. Yeah, I don't want
okay,
to lie.
because you are there.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go to Lithuania. I think you're talking about Lithuania for
Yes.
residence
Hey,
permit.
how come you can pronounce that word, Lithuania? I call it Rusania. Rusania, do you know the meaning of Rusania?
I don't know. What is it?
Rusania in Uganda, it is a big plate like this, metal, round. So they
Uh-huh.
bring food and put it there, and all of you eat at once.
We call it Sinia. It's
So
like,
for us, we call it Rusania. So that's what the name I know. I named it.
oh, that's why you're confused. Anyway.
No. I just made it like that because everyone it has a problem with pronouncing it, including
Oh,
myself. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
So tell us about it. How do you do that?
Yes, as I said, after getting disappointed by Polish
Mm-hmm.
embassies in Uganda, in East Africa, and after
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people were crying and a lot of people were approaching me every day, I get people from Kenya, Tanzania, all over crying for me, Papa, help me. This they call me Papa. They have named me Papa. Please help. So I was like, how can I help an African
Mm-hmm.
achieve his dream? I love what I have realized. I have realized that it is not good to grow alone. Always, it
Yeah.
is always good to have someone tomorrow. If you are growing and maybe you break down, someone should
Mm-hmm.
help you or should pick you up. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
how possible? How easy can I help an African without an embassy? Because since
Mm-hmm.
now I've already told you that getting an appointment, you have to pay money. And when you pay money, sometimes they reject a visa because a visa is out of the field. How you feel is how you determine a visa. When you see someone, for example, putting this thing, if you don't like the make, for example, Jack and Jones, you don't like Jack and Jones, it means the visa is going to be rejected. So these ambassadors and
Why
they
do
give.
they do? Why do
Eh?
why they do that?
I mean, visas are determined according. They don't. If I would say, sometimes they don't follow the rules. They don't follow the
Okay.
procedures. They don't follow the protocol that someone can be rejected a visa just on stupid grounds. I'm sorry to use this word on your YouTube. So
It's okay. It's okay.
like someone can reject a visa. For example, I want to give an example of someone. Someone has a work permit. Someone has
Mm-hmm.
a proof of residence. Someone has insurance. Someone has a letter of intent. Someone has like 7 documents, contract, job offer, and you reject a visa, telling him or her that you have not certified. Someone has also paid insurance that is on your what on your website and very expensively. Okay,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, you say, I'm not giving you visa, and another one tomorrow applies with the same documents and you give visa. It means that visas are given basing on someone's emotion. When someone is
Yeah.
happy, then he gives you. When someone is not happy, he is going to reject.
It happens
So
sometimes.
I was like, how easy can I help my people? And what I had to decide was I started researching and I came up with some programs, various programs, but at the moment I chose one. I have Germany, I have Czech Republic, I think, Bulgaria, and Romania, I think. I have like 4. And then
Four countries. Wait a minute. So you have 4 countries with same program,
yes, where can you take you and go and work, either professional or not?
and it without going to the embassy.
No.